Alright. I don't know how I end up doing a video game vlog and a Lolita vlog in the same day, but lately it's been working out that way and I'm not liking it. But today is, I guess, the start of Tokyo Game Show in Japan. Sidebar. Do you realize that I don't have a headband on. No, that's not that what I want you to realize. Do you realize the kind of mayhem I'd be willing to incite to go to Tokyo Game Show? Just all kinds of shenaniganry I would be willing to do. Shy of maybe killing some people, but I have stated I would throw a old lady down the stairs for like some tickets to Tokyo Game Show, which is probably not good to outwardly out loud admit, but I have to admit it. I would do anything to go to well, short of murder and like robbing folks and like I don't even know, but like and anything on the shady side of life. I'm not throwing an old lady down the stairs is pretty shady, but she was mean. She needed somebody was going to do it. It had to be me, and I got tickets. I would say I got tickets to go to Tokyo Game Show. I would find some kind of way to justify that, but I can't. So I would do anything to go to Tokyo Game Show, but I can't go. But there has been a lot of chit chat. Oh, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong Facebook. There's been a lot of chat coming out for RE7. I have my Wesker dog tag on mainly because my necklace that I normally wear befell a tragedy, a real random stupid fucking tragedy, and I don't have it right now. But so I'm wearing my Wesker, my self-created Wesker dog tag. Hold up, I've got that made like 100,000 years ago. See, it says Albert Wesker and them, and on the backside it says stars. So that is the extent of my insanity and devotion to Albert Wesker. But there's been a lot of talk about Resident Evil 7, and it's all in Japanese, and I speak Japanese like tolerably. I do not read Japanese at all, which is just kind of sad. But I'm on what the hell am I on? I guess the Biohazard is run by Capcom. I'm on their whatever you are on when you're on Facebook, and I saw something when I first woke up this morning, but that one other thing distracted me, and I don't quite understand. I had gotten this thing because I did get accepted in their ambassador program. The path is closed, but patience for that dummy finger. I had gotten that email. That's when I was like, oh, I guess I'm in their ambassador program. That's kind of horrifying. But there's this thing on Facebook that I don't quite understand. Participants in this is the translation they gave me off of Facebook. Participants in the solicitation Resident Evil on various information and comment on the SNS actively information program Resident Evil ambassador for today in the words of your charm. That's some rough training. I think that's Google Translate, but yeah, that's what it's saying. I don't know what the fuck that means. So, and then I'm on like their stuff. Am I on their stuff for Twitter? I don't know. Hold on. But I was looking on Twitter. I don't care about that. Give me their damn website or whatever the fuck it's called. I was looking on Twitter. Oh, no. I must have got whatever. Like, I can't figure it out what I was doing. But they have, like, there's some J-Rock band called L'Arc En Ciel. Me again with French. I'm bad at French. But I guess they're doing, like, the main theme. And they're going to be doing, like, some VR nonsense at, Tokyo Game Show for Resident Evil. Because when I looked on whatever this link was talking, basically they had like this whole article about L'Arc En Ciel and like I guess they're gonna be playing the song "Don't Be Afraid," and I gotta get some translations to fuck together because this is gonna drive me crazy till I figure out what the hell you're talking about. But First of all, I saw L'Arc En Ciel in concert, and I was just like, oh, okay, they're a really cool band. They're just not my huge shtick. You know what I'm saying? But their music was good. I was into it. It was good. It wasn't like something I would go kind of out of my way for though. If they had some show with Suji in there, it would have been all kinds of said and done. But that's a real niche market in and of itself. That was going on. They had, what is the name of it? The Famicom magazine. Thank you. Goddamn. They had this whole article about this on Famicom's website. I gotta get the translations together for that. So, and apparently there's supposed to be another demo getting ready to come around for everybody to play. And it's supposed to be based on that last, remember at Gamescom, that one I said didn't really scare me? Well, prepare for me to be screaming if you saw my husband last Let's Play of Resident Evil demo. They're going to be bringing that out, which means I have to have him do the Creepy Fantastic Round 3 to go get the axe. Because I'm determined to find out what the shit this dummy finger and that axe does. Because the axe doesn't do anything, and the dummy finger doesn't do anything in the whatever the hell that was trailer demo whatever that came out for E3. So I am curious if that's going to get answered. It has always been my contention when they were coming around talking about the dummy finger way early on. Like, they tried to stick it in the tape. They tried to stick it on the mannequins. They tried to stick it in somebody's ass. They tried to stick it in somebody's ear. Nobody could figure out what the fuck was going on with it. It was always my contention from the very, very beginning of all of this insanity that they were going to have the dummy finger and the axe have to do with the actual game, not any of these side pocket demos that are going on. So, I don't know. But on the off chance that the axe and the dummy finger have to do with the next demo that's coming out, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. I did read something like, oh, it's going to be coming out, but it wasn't like a confirmed source. It was seeming like it was like, oh, it's going to come out, and like it was somebody's just ardent prayer that it was going to come out. But if it is going to be a new demo and they are going to have use for the dummy finger and the axe, I would like to have access to those. Because what if the dummy finger and the axe lead, like, on that you get in this first demo, leads you to something in the second demo that leads to like some kick-ass, you might not die is ugly stuff in the game. I would like to have that, because when the Evil Within came out, I begged my husband. I was like, I gotta get this when it first comes out, because he has to get the survival pack that had all that stuff in it. You didn't get the survival pack till like level board 3, and we all know he played level 1 and just was like, fuck this, and I was just like, bitch. So I'm going to say, I was like, bitch, what the shit are you doing? But maybe that's what they're gonna do. Like, the one is gonna lead to the other, which is gonna lead to the big thing. So maybe that's it. So I'm just hoping it's not going to be leading to like a sham or whatever, because I'm still not 100% trusting of Capcom, and I'm still kind of like, we'll see. So I haven't really, I wasn't even entirely sure that Tokyo Game Show started today. I was always under the assumption Tokyo Game Show started over the weekend, but it might be doing what E3 is now, because like E3 has like all these events leading up to like when you can go on the floor and go play general stuff. So I think Tokyo Game Show is starting to do that as well. So I watched Sony's, I don't know what the hell that was. It was confusing. It was fucking bizarre. I will put a link to that shit in the description. I don't know what the fuck that was, and I don't ever want to see it again. Basically, it was some Japanese people rapping to classical music about the games that they're getting ready to come out with. Which, another sidebar, why do they do this? I would, in a perfect world, I kind of want everybody's game. If it's coming the fuck out in Japan, it needs to come the fuck out in America, in Europe, in Canada, in Australia. Although I hear Australia, they get fucked 6 ways from Sunday on their shit. Like the censor board in Australia, I hear is brutal, and a lot of stuff that comes out everywhere else they can't even get, which is just like, well, goddamn. Why is this like this? So remind me, in addition to a whole host of having nothing but poisonous shit, although I live currently in America's version of Australia, because everything here is all poisonous. Poisonous birds, poisonous bees, poisonous plants, poisonous, I don't know, same thing in Australia, fucking poisonous koalas. Koalas fucking eat poison. They eat eucalyptus, and eucalyptus is toxic to humans. So therefore, they are poisonous ass koalas. Will poison you. Everything in Australia will just poison you. So, and everything in Florida will poison you too. But if you're not getting bit by something, so, but yeah, their ratings board is pretty rough. But anyway, I want everything to come out across the board. Not this, oh, well, we only segmented this game to come out in Japan only because that's what happened with Capcom. Speaking of Capcom and Basara, there's this cool game called Basara. I don't know what the fuck else it's called, but it's called something Basara. And I played it at that god-awful Capcom restaurant. And it was the best part of that night. Well, that and the food and the drinks were pretty knocking, but, in that game. The rest of it, don't go to that Capcom bar. I am not a big fan of the Capcom bar. But, yeah. So, I would like to play that here, but the Basara games don't come out here. And that was a really good game, and they don't bring it out here. So, half of the shit I saw is probably not even coming out here. Like, maybe Persona 5, maybe the Dragon Ball game will come around, maybe, but I know they had some shit that's not coming out here. Maybe that, I know Final Fantasy 15 or Fantasy 15 is coming out, but they had, like, some super deformed, I call them chibi, like, chibi Final Fantasy, looked like that was a thing. So, I don't know, but, they had some interesting stuff, but their announcement for all those games was fucking goddamn bizarre. I don't know what the shit that was. Years ago, like years and years ago when I was a kid, there was this movie / awful show called Max Headroom, and they had these things called blip videos where they would try to cram in like all these commercials into 3 seconds, and like you watched it and you exploded. I could never understand I could never understand what the fuck Max Headroom was talking about. That just seemed like somebody's fever cocaine dream set to like some fucking celluloid. But like them blip videos, like you would watch them and they would play all fast and then you would like explode after you watched them. So I have to get a clip of that. If I can find a clip of that, I will clip that into this and then you will see what the fuck I'm talking about. But that's what that was like, but it was set to Japanese people rapping to fucking classical music, because, like, it was confusing. I never want to see that again as long as I live. I will post a link in the description to it, but I'm honest when I think, I really don't ever want to see that ever again, because that was just unnecessarily strange, and just not what I was trying to get taught. And I don't even think if they had translations that would make that any better, because it was partially in English, but please don't ever show that to me again, because it was way too much to bear, and it reminded me of them damn blip videos from Max Headroom. So Tokyo Game Show is this week. I am lamenting that I'm not there, but that's fine. I never am. I always go when I go to Japan. 2 times I went to Japan, it was like right in that tender spot where nothing was going on. So, because I could have gone to Comic Cat, but again, right in that tender spot where nothing was going on. So, my husband went to go see some sumo wrestling. Yet again, that tender spot where nothing was going on. So, although we could have went to go see Christmas stuff, but we didn't. But, oh well. So, yeah. I'm sure I'll have some updates on Resident Evil as soon as I get that shit translated. I need to go on there right now and go get them translations since I'm sitting at my laptop and find out what the shit they're talking about. Not necessarily with L'Arc En Ciel. I'm not interested in the VR portion of Resident Evil 7. I know that's kind of the other reason. I got in this whole discussion with my best friend recently. Why is Resident Evil in first person? Why is everything in fucking in first person? And I forgot that they were doing Resident Evil 7 in first person to gear people up for VR. She also was like, that's probably the cheapest way of doing stuff. That way you don't have to render people and show them and animate them. And then you don't have to fucking pay for motion capture. But, no, stop it. Please stop it. No more. I don't want to see anything else in first person for a little while. Just give that shit a break. Give me some third person action. So, I don't know, but I'll get to translating that stuff, and when I get it translated or find like more concrete whatever, I'll come back for it. I think they're gonna have a new trailer for Eat Standing or Death Stranding, Kojima's foray with Sony. I still can't get over that picture with dude with that hot dog and somebody had Death Stranding and they called it Eat Standing, and then he had like a giant hot dog and like all this stuff on his face. Every time I see that picture, I am on the floor, like I'm on the floor in tears laughing. So, yeah. So I think that I was trying to find some info on Eat Standing, which, by the way, is what that's going to be called by me from now on. You know how I call Devil May Oink, Devil May Cry, Devil May Oink? That's going to be called Eat Standing from now on. So we'll see if we can't find something on Eat Standing. Lord help us. We'll see if they're still talking. Konami's still talking about whatever the Metal Gear Zombies, Metal Gear Survive, I think is what it was called. We'll see if they're talking about that. Kuji Igarashi, who used to do Castlevania, speaking of Konami back in the day, he did like this whole Kickstarter thing. I really want to get my mitts on that game. It's been pushed back to 2018. Oh my god. So he said it's going to come out the first quarter of 2018. I want to get my hands on the demo because it looks, I hate to say it, looked like a broke ass Symphony of the Night, but I'll take a broke ass Symphony of the Night because I really didn't like them last two Castlevanias that came around. They can fuck off. So I don't know. So we'll see what else other stuff is talking. I'm not expecting anything from Bethesda. And poor Shinji, he just need me to go up and nuzzle his face in my melons. So I would like that. I would like that a little too much. But basically, I don't expect to hear anything from poor Shinji Mikami until praying to God next year. So we'll see what he's talking. I'll come back with more info as I get it. So later.